Mr. President, my colleagues wants to discuss precedents from a decade ago. But he and his colleagues have spent all year boasting that what Democrats are doing to the country and the economy is completely without precedent. I agree. What they're trying to do is completely without precedent. There's nothing normal about Democrats using reconciliation multiple times to blow a $5.5 trillion hole in the deficit without a single vote from our side. Debt limit increases like the one we saw in 2006 were not, I repeat, not precursors to a massive blowout reconciliation package that Republicans were just waiting to shove down Democrats' throats. My colleague is trying hard to make this complicated. It's actually simple. I've said for more than 2 months that we will not help this unified Democratic government raise the debt ceiling. Democrats will not get bipartisan help borrowing money so they can immediately blow historic sums on a partisan taxing and spending spree. The Democrat leader knew this request would fail. There is no chance the Republican conference will go out of our way to help Democrats conserve their time and energy so they can resume ramming through partisan socialism as fast as possible. This Democratic government has spent months boasting about the radical transformation they're ramming through. They're proud of it. They have no standing whatsoever to ask 50 Republican senators to make the process more convenient. When the Democratic leader was recently in the minority, he made us file cloture on matters that weren't 1/10 this controversial. We had to invoke cloture on nominees who went on to be confirmed with literally 0 votes in opposition. But now, the Democratic leader wants us to skip that step on something this controversial? Of course, that's not going to happen. All year long, Democrats have wanted to control government spending all on their own. They wanted to be in the position they're in right now. They requested from the parliamentarian and won extra flexibility to redo reconciliation. So if Democrats want to use fast-track party line processes to spend trillions of dollars and transform the country, they'll have to use the same tool to raise the debt ceiling. Now, here's what Republicans will do. For the sake of the full faith and credit of our country, I'm about to propose a different consent, one that will allow Democrats to start the budget process they will need to use to raise the debt ceiling. Our Democratic colleagues will need to do this alone, but I'll propose an agreement to ensure the process can begin as soon as Democrats accept that this is the path they need to take. Therefore, Mr. President, I ask the Senate to modify the request that has been made by the majority leader so that in lieu of this proposal, if the Budget Committee reports out a 304 budget resolution with instructions to raise the debt limit or is discharged from consideration of such resolution, the Senate proceed to its immediate consideration.